What's going on, guys? It's your boy, and today I'm back for another episode of Attack on Titan. Last episode, the squad came through, picked up Eren, say bye-bye, but Gabby wasn't having it though. She wants vengeance. So she got on the ship, and she took out our potato girl, R.I.P., who's gonna be excited about meat and potatoes now. Who? I wonder what's gonna happen with this Eren Zeke situation, because obviously you cannot trust Eren anymore. Zeke, you cannot trust him either, though. He's been scheming for the longest, though. You don't know what's with what. Like, what, you don't know what he's thinking. You don't know what he's planning. So obviously you cannot trust him. So I'm very eager to know what they're planning, though, what they're trying to do. I'm very eager to know. But yeah, let's get to it. By the way, I will highly appreciate if you guys like this video and subscribe if you haven't. It's $3.99 and you can always change your mind. Hope you enjoyed this video.
3年前のあの時、あの時ならまだ何かを変えられたかもしれない。
You think so? You think so? Alright, let's see.
先遣隊が上陸して2時間、音沙汰なしです。
戦士隊を打ち負かし、世界を脅かす悪魔としてでもその実態をマーレに持ち帰るのだ。
Oh. Who's doing this? Oh, Erek's gonna suplex the boat. Just like Kruger. Oh no, he picked it up. Oh damn. Bro, how strong is this fool Eren though? He picked up a whole boat. God damn. For real, you're welcome. Oh, so that's what they've been doing? They've been intercepting them? Oh my god. Bro, that's scary. At night though? God damn. Oh, what happened? Oh. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, so this what had happened, huh? But have they been doing this to pre-other ships though? Because Levi said, "Oh, he's tired of your shitty skit," so they must have done it to other. Yeah, the probably happened is that they probably did it to other ships because they didn't know in which ship Yelena was probably gonna be at until, so they probably did it again and again and again until Yelena arrived or whatever. Yeah, that's probably what's the most to happen. Yeah.
あのでかい女、仲間を撃ち殺しやがったぞ。一体何が目的なんだ。敵であれ味方であれ、信用できないのは確かだ。敵の上陸を阻止できたのは偶然だ。マーレが本腰を入れれば、こんなもんじゃ済まねえ。なんとかしねえと。
What you mean?
マーレ兵は1師団あたり約2万人で構成され、総員50師団で約100万人に。
Damn, that's a lot of people.
21隻の戦艦からなる3つの艦隊を有し、その他新兵器の進歩も目覚ましく、航空戦力にも力を注いでいます。航空。
Bro, they quite the army though. For real.
海や壁を越え、敵が空から現れる移動兵器のことです。
空から来るの？
はい。
そんだけの力を持ったマーレ様が少なくとも1年間まともに攻めてこなかった理由って。
Great question.
理由は2つ。1つは島に放った無垢の巨人が最新鋭の兵器をもってしても未だ上陸困難な障害であること。
Yeah, that's true.
の壁の中に幽閉するための政策でしたが、逆に進軍からエルディアを守る存在となっていたのです。
Yes, a double-edged sword, no? Yeah, the pure titans.
今我々が壁の外でのんびりお茶できるということは島の巨人をすべて殺してしまったということでしょうか。
Oh, so that makes it perfect for invasion now.
あなた方はマーレが誇る戦士隊を打ち負かし、さらに超大型巨人や目型の巨人といった主力では敵の多い国ですので、諸外国は瞬く間に団結し、戦争
Hey, then all the nations have been waiting on Marley, huh? They've been sitting, waiting on them. Oh, they were like, oh, it's time now. Let's get these motherfuckers.
転入する諜報員のようなものなのかな。
Good question. Sounds like it.
マーレに故郷を奪われ、兵士として徴用された我々は、あの大国に抗う気概は失われつつありました。彼に導かれるまでは。
Who?
マーレや
Oh, monkey.
クマと呼んで恐れる巨人。私には全く別のものに神です。無力な私たちに希望を見せてくれます。
Oh, is that right? How so? Explain that to me, please. Because I don't see it, though. I don't see it.
上官を撃った反マーレ義勇兵です。その目的は全エルディア人の解放。
Wait, so he did this somewhere? Or...
論外だ。そんなバカな話に乗るものか。相手は獣の巨人だぞ。ラガゴ村の村民を巨人に変え、壁内を。
Yes, exactly. That's what I was saying.
そう本人がそう抜かしたのか。
ジーク曰く、エルディア人の問題を一挙に解決する秘策がある。
Oh, is that right?
行う条件として必要なものが、始祖の巨人と王家の血を引く巨人。
Let me hear this, though. I want to hear this.
その秘策を明かせるのは、条件が揃ってからだ。
What are the conditions, though?
俺が一度だけ始祖の巨人の力を発動させることができたのは、王家の血を引く巨人と接触した父の妻であったダイナ・フリッツに違いありません。
Yeah, we know this, though. We know this for sure.
あるジークは解明したのでしょう。不戦のちぎりを出し抜く術を。
お前、どうして今までそんなことを黙っていやがった。
ストリアの身を案じたからです。俺の不確かな情報で巨人にさせるわけにはいかないと。
しかし、それが本当だとすると、ジークの秘策にも筋が通る。
信用する気か。そうだ。敵兵を大勢島に止めておけば。
マーレの調査船からこの島を守るためには、義勇兵の力が必要。
こちら第二次調査船だ。よか
った。船が座礁してずっと。
Oh, that's the way that we're trapping them, huh? Yeah, they're just waiting. And then that's when the Wallafoos will intercept them, no? You were saying? You were saying? Damn, this fool Eren became the sea, huh? God damn. Bro, that must be so scary, though. What a nice welcoming. What a warm welcoming.
あの頃は楽しかった。確かに僕たちエルディア人は世界から恐れられ、まだ顔も知らない海の向こうにいる人たちから。でも海の向こうにいる人たちは敵だけじゃなかった。
ところで、おにゃんぽこんはなんで肌が黒いのですか？
俺たちを作ったやつはこう考えた。いろんなやつがいた方が面白いってな。
What a great response, though.
君たちユミルの民も同じさ。
But it's so funny that Sasha will be the one to ask this question, though.
誰が僕らを作ったの？
始祖ユミルに力を与えた存在。神だよ。そう考えるやつもいる。考えるだけなら自由だろ。
You got a point there. You got a point there.
なんだよこの料理。
海の幸は初めてですか？ニコロはマーレ料理の達人なんですよ。
くそ。嫌なら食うなよ。
Oh, there she is, eating. Well, if your food wasn't that good, she wouldn't be in it like that, my guy.
マーレの公平の力を借りたらすごく早く進むようになってさ。最初はお互い疑心暗鬼でうまくいかなかったよ。でも時間をかけて肩書きを抜きにして人同士向き合えばきっと分かり合える。
Yep. Armin got the right idea.
ジークの寿命はあと3年もね。
このままイエレナたちの作戦通りに進めていいのかな。
What's the plan though? Was the plan the invasion?
そうでしかエルディア人を守る術はないのかなって。
I don't think so.
本当に世界を恐怖に陥れる悪夢だ。
Yep. Exactly.
そうなる前に
Exactly.
話し合えないのか。
You prove people right though. You prove them right though.
って誤解を解けば。
誤解？誤解って何のことだよ。世界から見れば俺たちは巨人に化ける怪物だ。そこに誤解はないだろう。
Yeah, this fool Eren wants action, huh?
仲良くなれたマーレ人もいる。
何人だ？ほとんどのマーレ兵は収容所の壁を睨みつけてんだ。
時間をかければ。
そう。時間が必要だ。
Yeah, this fool don't want to wait for it. They want to wait.
本当に僕たちは正しかったのかな。誰よりもエレンを理解しているつもりだった。ミカサよりも。でももうわからない。
おい、お前マーレ人だろ。ここに何しに来やがった。マーレに殺されたエルディア人の墓地に何しに来やがった。こいつは俺たちでなんとか。
Oh, that's interesting though.
すいません。ここは。
That's interesting because now the aliens are doing to what Marley has been doing to aliens in Marley though. That's funny right there. The cycle, no? It's always a never-ending cycle, no? Definitely. It's definitely.
訓練されていた。
戦士候補生か。俺の油断があった。すまない。
But another thing is though that if John had not missed when he launched the spear though towards Falco, when Gabby was about to shoot again, John would also been dead if it wasn't for Falco though. So it's interesting that the whole situation is very interesting though. Yeah. Yeah, they were both from the woods, no?
俺は捕虜のマーレ人ですが、料理人として就労許可を持っています。俺の料理を誰よりもうまそうに食べてくれ。
She did though.
もしよかったら、俺の料理を食べに来てください。
That was nice though. That was nice.
もちろんただなんやろ。
Of course. I got you, hey. You already know I got you, hey.
戦勝恐ろしいね。
お前を殺して死体をマーレに送りつけ、陰謀を明るみに出す。
But what is the plot
祖父
though?
祖母の命はないだろうな。お前の言う秘策とやらが本物なら、切り刻むのを少し待ってもいい。俺はどちら
He doesn't want that though. He doesn't want that though.
お言葉に感謝いたします。だが、俺をエレンと合わせるのが先だろ。
お前に最上級のホテルを用意したんだ。
Oh, is that right?
まずはそこでゆっくり休んでいただこう。
So what's the plan though? They're not telling me anything yet. I need to know the plan.
睨むのやめてくれないか。
この3年間、エルディア人の友人であることを証明してきた。
ジークに枷をかけぬわけにはいかんのだ。これ？
何か不満でもあるのか。巨大樹の森だ。これ以上。
Ah, that's perfect though. That perfect spot though. Of course, yes. Hey, if you're gonna get cute though, hey.
この雄大な自然を見せてやりたいんだが。
ガキが雄大な自然を拝めるかどうかはお前次第だ。
一人でもやるつもりだった。エレンに協力しても見放しても
That fool. Yeah, that fool made up his mind. Yep.
戦艦も軍人も民間人も全てを巻き込んで突然
But he would have been defeated though if he did it by himself. Well, probably Zeke would have to expose himself now. If this fool didn't never showed up, that's probably what's supposed to happen.
僕の道は断たれたけどやるしかない。あの日の君たちのようにねえ兄何か答えてよ。
Oh, she's H too, even though she's on that
勝てなきゃ死ぬ。
on that thing though.
勝てば
She looks older though.
生きる。
Wait, so Armin got this coral just because it reminded him of Annie's thing? What the, what's with this way? Tatakai. Okay, so very interesting developments in this episode. First of all, when Jelena says about that Zeke is a god and whatnot, and that I guess she said that he helped them with the other Marlians, I guess to attack them or something like that. When what you call it, when they came in contact or whatever with her and Zeke. Maybe I'm mistaken or I missed the plot, but I'm guessing that she's saying that they did an attack against other Marlians or whatever, and then Zeke covered it, or he was also a part of it, and then and that's how everything started, right? Like maybe Zeke realized that hey, these fools are from other nations. They probably want to give it to Marley, right? So he probably was like, hey, I know how they feel like, so I'm gonna do this, so I'll get them on my side, or I get them on my team, because I need a squad for whatever plan I want to go forward with, whatever things I want to accomplish, right? Whatever things I want to do, I need squad, I need people. So he probably figured that he saw them, right? That he saw that they've been feeling some type of way about Marley and how everything that's happened, and because they're forced to fight for Marley and whatnot. So I'm guessing that because of that, that's how they came in contact, they came about, and then now they're in the same plan, the same boat, right? No pun intended, the same boat. I'm guessing though, maybe I missed the part because I talk and I miss some stuff, but I think that's what they were implying though, because other than that, I don't understand how the whole involvement with Zeke will come about unless Zeke made a point or did something against Marlians that will automatically make these people be on Zeke's side for whatever they want to move forward with. So I'm thinking that obviously there's been in contact after last season. Once last season ended, there was contact made between Zeke and the audience on this side, obviously, because they've been talking about, but obviously we didn't know that until now. So I'm guessing that's how they came. I'm guessing that Niccolo was the one probably when well, I'm guessing what happened like this, right? They were in contact with each other, Zeke and the audience, the squad people, whatever. And then in those letters, the fool was like, "Hey, the first ship that arrives, some people's gonna be there, so just get them, right?" So, and obviously it was just like that, though. So there's probably been more ships that probably came through, and because Levi even said that, "Hey, we're tired of your shitty skid," right? She was talking to Hanji about it. So what most likely happened is that they've been doing the same again, and see if somebody will try to shoot them, and then that's when Yelena will be the one to shoot him, and then that's how they will know who she is, right? So I'm guessing that's exactly the plan. And then once they figured out who he was, every ship that came through after that it was just decimated, right? Like by either Armin or Eren. So because they were saying that on the little mid episode thing that it's like 4,600 soldiers and 32 ships. So it's quite a lot, though. That's quite a lot. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure that the whole navy, the whole Marley navy is pretty much gone at this point, because if they took down 32 ships, and at the same time once they were in Marley, Armin pretty much just nuked the beach. So yeah, the whole navy is pretty much gone. But probably just the navy from that side, though. You know what I mean? So because it's been implied that Marley is extremely long, extremely big, right? It's like a whole continent, so there has to be more. Though. Yeah, they have 1 million soldiers, but I think it's 1 million soldiers like on the land, right? Not, and I think that she mentioned there's a specific number of the navy or all the ships that they have, right? But I'm pretty sure that whole ship, everything is gone. But their the airships, their ships, they're actually the blimps, right? That they've been using. They could use that though, just like they used it on the first episode. You know, when they were the flying aliens or whatever, the flying titans, and that when they were at the fire at Fort Slava. So yeah, that could still be it. And even though Eren thinks that, we took out the whole brass, we took out, most of their intelligence and most of their forces, they really they really haven't, though. They just took out the alien part of Marley's army, but not in the totality, though. So there's still a lot of people, though. There's still a lot of folks that they have left at their disposal, because obviously Willie also suspected that this was going to happen, right? So, he specifically just put the alien soldiers in Liberio at the time of the attack. So the actual volume of the army will still be untouched, right? So, yeah, that's there's still a lot of ways that they could attack, though. I don't think. But that's because at this point in time they knew that there were ships, though, like airships, not only the navy, so that's a miscalculation, though, in my the way I see it, because obviously they could attack by flight, right? But the squad didn't go and to decimate where the airships were at, the airport in this case. I guess they only took out the navy, so that was a definite miscalculation. A miscalculation that if Erwin was here, it would have happened, though. It wouldn't have happened. That's why previously I said, if Erwin was here, this whole attack against Marley would have been perfectly executed, though. It would be they could have took out a lot. They could have done much worse if Erwin was in charge than they did in this case, because it seems like it was just so rushed. Everything was just rushed because Eren said, "Hey, I'm about to do this. If you guys don't show up, hey, I told you guys and you guys didn't show up, so it's not gonna be my fault, though." But because it was so rushed, they probably didn't have enough time to really, plan the whole thing out. Even though Zeke should have provided all that information, though. So, or even the volunteers, though, they should have provided that information, though. So now that I think about it, though, now I'm suspicious about them too, though. Now I'm really suspicious about them, though, because what if they are just playing that they're with them, but they're not really with them, though? That could be a thing too, because I don't trust Zeke, though. I don't trust that fool. That fool's a schemer. That fool's a scammer. I know a scammer when I see one. That fool is telling you, "Hey, yeah, fool, it's gonna be good for you," but it's not really gonna be good for you. So, yeah, I don't know, though. This could go a whole lot of different ways, though, and it's not gonna be good. Any way it could go, it's not gonna be a good way, though. Definitely that, though. definitely. So I also been wondering though, because they say that once the founding titan touches somebody with royal blood, the power is activated and all of that though, right? So I wonder if it will work the other way though, the other way around, because obviously Eren has to touch somebody with royal blood, and now he could use the power, right? But I wonder if at the time when Eren touches somebody with royal blood, I wonder if the other person with royal blood could use it though instead of him though. It's like a Uno reverse card, right? I was like, oh, you thought you were gonna use it? No, it's me though, because I have royal blood. But probably not, because I'm guessing that the founding titan has to be in you, right? You what you call it? You gotta be the wielder, right? But I wonder though if that could be a possibility, though, if that could be a thing. That's probably, I wonder if that's the reason why Zeke wants this to happen though. Why Zeke wants to come in contact with Eren at this point. Or might be just a theory of him though, that he realized, because now that they know what activates the founding titan, right? And they're like, oh yeah, if I come in contact with some real blood, it works. So I wondered if Zeke is thinking, oh, if I come in contact with him because I have real blood, hey, I might be able to utilize it though. And he thinking that he's gonna be able to use it though, but no, I could do it though. So, but I'm just thinking that probably not though, definitely probably not, because it obviously has to be the wielder though, is the one that probably is able to use it, is able to give the orders and whatnot. But nonetheless, that would be interesting though to see if if that could happen. Which, like I said, I don't think so though, because yeah, it has to be the wielder. So yeah. But Eren just definitely is because Eren, the way Eren's been thinking is definitely because of the memories, right, of his dad. The memories probably of Kruger as well. He's already I wonder if how can I say this? I wonder if Kruger's memories have overtaken over Eren though. That's what I mean. Or it probably even his dad. Probably his dad's not so much, but probably Kruger's though, because Kruger, on the episode he was with everything. It was like, hey, well, we gotta get this fool's back, right? You gotta go get that king. Hey, that king is a lame though, and you gotta go and take that power from him, because hey, that fool's don't want to do nothing, but we do want to do this, right? So because Kruger had all the energy, right, and it seems that now Eren has this same energy, right? So I wonder if Eren is the way he is at the moment because of the memories, right? Well, most likely he is, but what I'm trying to say is, it seems to me that Kruger has taken over Eren. That's what I'm trying to say, because Eren is like, well, it's not time to wait. We gotta do this rumbling thing. We gotta do this stuff, right? So, but that's what I think though. Like, if they do the rumbling thing, right, all those titans come out of the walls. So the plan, I guess, what the reason will be, is to intimidate other nations, right? To tell them, hey, you fools can fuck with us. We got millions of classes though. If you want the smoke, we will gladly give you the smoke though. But I'm sure you guys don't want that though. So, hey, be careful, right? But they already know that though. Without the world, all the nations already know that though. Especially now, after Willie whole thing about his declaration of war, and especially because Eren Jaeger showed up right then and then. So of course the other nations now are aware of that though, are aware that at any given moment in time Eren could just set his shit on fire, right? So I don't specifically know the how can I say it? I don't really know the intention though of what Eren is trying to accomplish though. That's what I mean. Like, because yes, sure, you get titans out of the walls, and now the whole world knows that hey, they're out here, right? But they already know they're there, right? Well, probably some don't believe it though, because it's probably pretty unbelievable to think there's a million of colossus, right, hiding inside the walls. Of course, it's probably somebody will probably think it's a conspiracy, right? It's probably not. It's probably not a real thing. It's not real, but of course, if you take them out of the walls because you want the motherfuckers to do something, right? You want them to be active, right? So, but if he was to do that, like what would be the point though? Like it's just to what you call it, conquer all nations? Is that the goal? Because obviously they have a plan, but they're not talking about the plan because they're talking about Zeke has a plan, secret plan. You have because even Levi arrives like, hey, if I tell Marley the secret plan you have, I'm pretty sure your gramps are gonna be gone though. So obviously they're not talking about it though. But I'm pretty sure it's not relying only on Zeke's plan. I'm pretty sure that Eren has his own plan because obviously he's been acting on his own as of lately. So I still don't know his plan though. And well, probably Willie had the idea that Eren wanted to do the rumbling, and it seems that that's what Eren wants to do. But still, yes, you get them out the walls. But for what? For what? Because obviously because if you get them out the walls, because you want to declare war, you want to use them, right? But so I'm guessing is what they want to use them is to conquer places, because Flock on the blimp on the previous episode was talking about, yeah, this is the first victory for the Eldian Empire, right, or something like that. So is that the plan that Eren has, just to have the Eldian Empire again, to revive the Eldian Empire? Is that the plan? Is that his goal? Because it was said that on the episode 320, right, they were talking about there were genocide against other people, and that the Eldian Empire was what you call it, oppressing other nations, people of other ethnicities or races or whatever. And then that they were forcing them to have kids with Eldians and to have a bunch of Eldians people. So it was something about to make, I guess, that the previous Eldian Empire, their goal was to have just, I guess, the whole world being Eldians, right? So I wonder if that's the plan though that Eren has, or that Zeke might have, either one of them. Or probably both of them have the same plan though, because obviously I don't know Zeke's plan yet, and we don't know Eren's plan yet, but it might be the same though, which I doubt it, because if that was the same, if there's the same plan, then Zeke would have never told on his parents though, Obviously, I still believe that Zeke has a different plan, even though. He probably told Eren that they have the same plan, that thinking the same thing, like, oh no, yeah, fool, I want the same thing you want. Yes, fool, hey, I got you. Hey, whatever you want, I'm with it, right? But I still think that Zeke has a completely different plan than the one Eren has. And I don't specifically know, like I'm saying, I don't specifically know. I'm just theorizing. I'm just thinking, because obviously, Flog talking about the Eldian Empire, and we heard on the episode 20 what the Eldian Empire did previously. They were conquering and then just forcing people into having Eldian kids and all of that stuff, and killing other people from other ethnicities and races or nations or whatnot, because obviously they were not Eldians and all that stuff. So I really wonder though. I really wonder though. Armin got the right idea though. Armin obviously got the right idea. He's talking about, hey, we just gotta talk, and because it seems that when we're talking about the engineers, right, that they were here for all this time, and as they were showing that at the time they were like very hostile against each other, right? But then after years passed, they were like smiling with each other and whatnot. So Armin definitely got the right idea though. But yeah, Eren doesn't want to hear none of that though. Eren wants action. Eren wants smoke. So Yeah, I wonder. I really, really wonder. I really, really wonder what's gonna happen though. But it's definitely getting very, very interesting though. I mean, the story always gets interesting it just amazes me how last season it was one thing and we thought, oh, this is it. Well, I personally thought, oh, this is it, and then boom, it just goes a whole different way. It does a completely 180 though, and it's wonderful though. It's wonderful. I like it.